always has been a divide, the haves and the have-nots. Do you believe in the world of tomorrow that that divide will become more pronounced unless education systems wake up to the possibilities of the future?
Yes, I believe the haves will always control the have-nots, and will always be richer and richer and richer, because we have a system that is unjust.
Sure.
Until we have not only an education system, until we have a governance, a system of governance, governments, regardless of also location as well, that will have an equal of distribution of wealth. The employee, remember we talk about the making of the new capitalist, the employee, shareholders, and also the customer, they have value each. They have value, probably if not equal value, at least a share of value that is meaningful.
Dignity, all of that, yeah.
All of it. So when you are an employee working for a company, and you make the minimum wage, and you have a paycheck to paycheck, how can you ever succeed?
Sure.
How can you ever succeed? There is no equity in the distribution of wealth. There's no equity.
It's nearly more polarized at the minute, is it? You know, with individuals, an increasing amount of individuals, billionaire status, and huge companies turning over billions. Where is it going to stop?
This will always continue. These are outliers. Outliers, what do I mean? We have every now and then you have the company that makes millions or billions and may share it with some companies. They do share it. We call those the open community. Well, they're organizations that care for their employees. We have some of them, okay? But overall, we're talking the have-nots here. The have-nots, majority, they don't have it. Reason, because the system is unjust. I mean, if you want to solve the problem, we don't just provide like what's happening now. It's wonderful what's happening now. I call it sharing of wealth. Yes, there's 1.9 trillion is provided to the people who have low income in our states. The 2,000 here, 1,400 or 1,200. So they're sharing the wealth with the poor, with the people who have not, to, in a way, not balance the field. That's not going to even have a trace, but it's temporary fix. This is sharing the wealth. 1.9 trillion, billions of it went to the have-nots. The have-nots is going to have it for a while, and then eventually you're not going to have it anymore because there are no opportunities. Unless the government or governments create an environment where the minimum wage is no longer just $15, and it's not even that now. You need to provide a pay more than the minimum wage for people to even have a sustainable future.
Yeah.
Sustainable future. So for the issue to be solved, you must create an equity in pay. And the way we do that, hopefully, my new thinking of revamping the capitalist system, that the I alone is not enough. You must think of the we and society and improve the lots of the individual, the shareholders for sure, and also the customer. The customer must also find value of what they're buying. The employee must find value when they contribute. I don't want the minimum wage. I don't want to be a slave all my life, because, when we take slavery away, we kind of gave it another term.
Yeah, we dressed it up. Yeah.
It's just that it's yours. We're still slaves, but in a way, we have a little bit of dignity in it, that we may live at our own will. It's a free will contract. The free will contract to be employed and provide all your efforts in time and be slaved for a certain time, and then get a little bit of amount for this compensation.
Yeah.
So for the have-nots will always be there. You may have outliers every now. And my advice, be on your own. Find your business. Create an opportunity. Don't think of the problem as a problem. Look at it as a challenge. Look at it in a positive note. Look at it as a challenge. Nobody cares for you except you. Care for others by being a role model. Don't use the system to have disadvantages. Use it to your own advantage. Find the best of it and use it. Do not criticize it in a way that will put you in trouble. Leaders in general care less about you unless you have a powerful voice, and you may make the difference.
That was
Make the difference.
my idea of asking questions. I think we've become increasingly passive. It's nearly as though people are afraid to ask questions now, and they're just, they may complain in their own little pockets, but they don't ask the questions. And until people start asking the questions, things won't change.
Yes.